Okay, well, we just got a video done that went over the geographical differences, urban, suburban, and rural. And with those in place, we looked at how we'd be able to develop and some of the roadblocks as well, as far as a physical 4-person restaurant cleaning business, how we'd be able to develop that with all the things in place there. Um, this 4-person restaurant is similar to one in Cleveland, Ohio, that's for sale. So the question came up to me, what would, it might just provide a hybrid, and that would be okay too, that information, but asking ChatGPT, the AI, the specific question, let me get up to it here. What is the digital first equivalent of a 4-person restaurant cleaning company? So we move on to that. Digital leverage instead of just labor and locality. So with a digital first equivalent, and this is kind of something I brought up during the last video, I said, would it even be cleaning or anything like that? It really depends on what you're really providing with that digital first equivalent, and it might not even be cleaning per se. At its core, the company provides trust. Restaurants depend on you not to fail or do a bad job, I guess. Consistency, recurring schedule-based service, compliance, health code standards, that's compliance, and physical execution of an invisible need. So a digital first version must deliver the same values: trust, recurring service, and invisible reliability. But this would be through software, data, or automation instead of manual labor. So how in the heck does that work? There's a core analogy here: the physical cleaning service and the digital first equivalent. The physical cleaning service, which we already went into a little bit there with our geography video. The video's on my YouTube. And the digital first equivalent, there's an analogy there. So the physical cleaning service cleans physical mess. The digital first equivalent would be cleaning digital or operational mess. The physical runs on labor and logistics. The digital first would run on data and automation. The local service area would be contained within the physical cleaning service. A local service area. A global or platform-based reach would be digital, on the internet and stuff. Recurring contracts are a physical cleaning services trait. That's a trait of it. And for the digital first equivalent, it would be subscription or a SaaS recurring revenue service as Software. Software as a service. SaaS. Recurring revenue for the digital first. So what it does here is it talks about it uses analogy in order to make it digital. So where you are cleaning floors and kitchens with the cleaning company, the equivalent would be digital hygiene or operations management platforms. You'd be cleaning up data, websites, and systems. The real world task maintaining sanitation as you would within a physical. A digital analog would be that you'd be maintaining cybersecurity or software uptime with digital. Preventing contamination, that's physical work. As far as the digital goes, it would be preventing digital clutter, malware, or downtime. Examples/archetypes. Website maintenance agency. You do updates, backups, security patches. IT managed services provider. You'd ensure digital systems stay clean. SaaS platform for small business compliance. You'd automate sanitation logs, employee checklists, etc. Cyber hygiene startup. You do automatic scans and cleanups for small restaurants, retailers, or clinics. Cyber hygiene startup. Model would be subscription or retainer, $499 per month, for example. We keep your digital presence spotless. So it's showing us a possible connection with the physical company where you could have a subsidiary that deals with cleanup, but it's in the digital realm, right? So another thing would be workflow and operations automation, equivalent automation or systems agency for small local businesses, real world action, scheduling cleaning crews, digital equivalent, automating business processes like CRM, invoicing, follow-ups, managing multiple restaurant clients, real world action, multiple restaurant clients, digital equivalent, managing clients' online workflows. Real world action, ensuring compliance checklists. Digital equivalent, automating standard operating procedures and digital compliance. Examples. Now you could use Zapier and make automation systems for restaurants. You could offer AI assistant setup to manage customer inquiries and bookings. You could create a dashboard that tracks cleaning logs, inspections, and compliance. That sounds the easiest thing to do, but I could be wrong. Example niche within a business. Like there's all these opportunities for business and you found a niche. We automate restaurant operations so owners never worry about inspections, scheduling, or staff checklists again. It says that's literally digital cleaning of their workflow. There's also another thing about digital janitorial agency. Website or data cleanup. The equivalent is website cleanup / data integrity agency. The physical job of deep cleaning a kitchen. The equivalent could be a digital job like audit and fix messy websites, CRM systems, or data. You remove grime in the physical job. The digital job equivalent could be remove duplicates, outdated content, or broken links. Physical job could be physical job is make an area shine. The digital job could be improve the user interface, page speed, and the search engine optimization hygiene. For example, here's an example service: digital deep cleaning packages for small businesses' online presence. You offer website fixes, Google business optimization, social media cleanup, review response automation. The tagline would be, "We clean up your online presence like it's our kitchen." There's also a platform model they throw in. Uber for cleaning, software instead of staff. If your 4-person team runs on logistics and recurring clients, the digital first parallel is a platform that connects cleaners and restaurants. You become the tech layer, not the labor. The tech layer instead of the labor. So a platform that connects cleaners and restaurants. So right now, if I were to own this restaurant cleaning service, I'd run a small crew. But the digital first equivalent would be build the marketplace or SaaS that manages crews. Service as a software that manages crews. Right now, I could be possibly doing manual scheduling, whereas the digital first equivalent is an app that automates dispatch and invoicing. Right now, local contracts are involved with and I don't own a restaurant cleaning service, but local contracts are now involved. You have in the local area, you write up contracts, but the digital first equivalent could expand through a networked platform. For example, software as a service for janitorial companies, scheduling, invoicing, compliance tracking, a marketplace app connecting cleaners with restaurant managers, white label cleaning CRM that small companies subscribe to, high leverage version. Start as a cleaning company. So first, start as a cleaning company. Build your own software tools to manage operations. Sell those tools to other cleaning companies. You just moved from services to software leverage. Now that's an interesting idea. Now, not even starting the cleaning company, and you realize that's another question in the whole thing, because it thinks that we're starting one. Well, what if we purchase one already running? And we have the growth aspects for the physical. In the last video, we went through those, the possibility of growth in multiple geographies, just being aware of that. And now we have the possibility to make things digital that sounds like it could be possible. So there's a strategic summary. Automation agency. So just basically, if the physical if the physical service depends on repeat trust and invisible execution, it can become a recurring software as a service company. It even gives example products there's a real world restaurant cleaning crew. The digital equivalent would be restaurant compliance automation, SaaS, software as a service. And the example products could be called Kitchen Check, all one word, tracks hygiene logs and inspection reports. In the real world, you have a local janitorial company. The digital equivalent would be a digital presence management agency called CleanNet. It maintains search engine optimization, Google listings, and web health. Now, I know a little bit about SEO and Google listings. I've dealt with that for my website. There's also a real-world cleaning. So you have a 4-person nightly crew, with a digital equivalent could be automation consulting micro agency called OpsWipe, OpsWipe. It builds automation systems for small local businesses. So you go from labor to coding. Founder leverage path. Start with the service, like cleaning. Systemize everything, schedule, CRM, invoices, SOPs. Notice where software saves time within those systems. Build and then license tools that can do it better. Sell those tools to others in your industry. That's how cleaning crews evolve into digital operations companies and eventually SaaS founders. The wealth curve comparison. Physical cleaning is very capital intensive, high labor. The scalability is kind of low. The wealth ceiling is limited. Digital cleaning with automation agency, it's low capital intensity. The scalability is medium to high, and the wealth ceiling is strong. The SaaS platform is high skill, low labor. The scalability is infinite. The wealth ceiling is exponential. Digital first means you shift from selling time to selling systems. Selling time to selling systems. A digital first equivalent of a 4-person restaurant cleaning business is a digital hygiene or operations automation agency that offers recurring, invisible, essential upkeep of digital systems instead of physical spaces. Don't clean kitchens, you clean chaos. And there you have it. So there's the digital equivalent of a physical company and what the jump could look like starting off physical and becoming digital. And you can apply that to any business, that type of mentality. Selling systems. Now, there's a lot that goes into there that I don't have a lot of experience myself. But who knows? Someone might be out there with the expertise. I don't know. But anyways, that's the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.